Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. Apologies there wasn't an episode yesterday. I had limited recording time, so decided that instead of rushing out an episode to introduce our new character, we take our time with it. So, without any further ado, we have our new character, who is Heinrichs. So who is he? Well, he is not quite as dogmatic a person as Argenta. So he's definitely all in on the Emperor's kind of thing, but he could be convinced, right? He could be convinced to be iconoclast. He could be convinced to be heretical. And that is useful. That's useful to know about. And it gives us an idea into what type of character he is, right? So he's fairly on the side, but he's not got steadfast convictions. So we'll see where that goes. He also appears to have a huge boost in Lore Xenos. What's that from? Oh, he has the base skill Lore Xenos and the advanced skill Lore Xenos and a big intelligence boost. Well, that's not actually a very big intelligence boost. That's only plus 30, which is the plus 30 from here. So yeah, actually it's entirely the fact that he's got 2 skills in it. Interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming that's what we're meant to use him for. However, we're already better than him at it, which is a little odd. You know, before we get into his biography, what is he good at? Because he's not very good at casting magic because he's got a 0 psi rating. However, it is worth pointing out that although he has 0 psi rating, I bet this dude, and in fact we've already had a look, he is, oh that's us, he is a sanctioned psyker, which means that we can actually use psychic powers on him, unlike a certain other person in our party. Not going to name any names. So, that's pretty cool. What does he use? So he has a force sword and an auto pistol. Force sword does additional damage plus psi rating. Now that would be really cool if his psi rating was not 0. Because this means this does plus 0 damage. Which is, I don't have to tell you, not very high. What's psychic force? Doesn't say. Okay, I guess it does more damage maybe? I guess we'll have a look, unless that's what this is. Not entirely sure if those are linked or whether this is just a thing. Anyway, whatever. And he has an auto pistol. I'm not sure if this is the best build for him either. I'm not sure what we're doing with him. And then he has the Biomancer staff, which has a couple of things on it. So the Siphon Life. Okay, the wielder of the staff, power level 6, gains the Siphon Life ability. The ability is also available in its Heroic and Desperate Measures versions. Power level affects the damage and healing level of this power, and it gives him plus 10 willpower. Okay, cool. What do those do? You know what? Easier way of doing this?
What is it?
Let's click on him here and have a look. So, Psychic Force deals an additional 2 times psi rating, which, just in case you need a clue, is 0, plus willpower bonus. Okay. His willpower is 45, so his willpower bonus is 4. So this does 4 additional damage, but may trigger Psychic Phenomena and Perils of the Warp. So this doesn't raise Veil Degradation. This just straight up says it can do Perils of the Warp. This will never get used. I'm sorry, that's just not going to happen. Well, at least not right now. What other stuff does he have? Iron Arm. Target gains plus 10 strength and toughness until the end of combat. Word of the Emperor. All allies in a circle within a 5-cell radius gain plus 1 resolve until the end of combat. Every additional stack of this effect increases the resolve bonus by plus 2. So if you have multiple people with Word of the Emperor, it starts stacking very quickly. And then we have Endure. Okay, so Endure definitely implies that you should be up at the front. Let's get out this for a second here. Okay, so drains life from the target, dealing the Psyker's staff power level, which is 6. Times by 1 plus the psi rating, so it's 6 damage, and healing the Psyker for the Psyker's staff power level wounds, 6. Okay, but you can also heal allies as well. Ooh, nice. Okay, because if we're already at full wounds, it'll heal the ally with the lowest wounds. And then what do these do? Are these just more? 2 times the Psyker's power level. Okay, and then Desperate Measures is that. But it always triggers Perils of the Warp. Oh. Oh. That's vicious. Okay. Well, we have an idea of who he is. Let's have a look at, let's maybe have a look at his biography next. Do we got his full portrait with some kind of Inquisitor's right on him there. Agent of the Golden Throne, Interrogator of the Ordo Xenos, right hand of Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar. So Ordo Xenos would be an order looking for alien heresy, I guess. So something like a... I'm trying to think of a race that would do it. Like an... I don't know. I don't think Chaos falls under Xenos. I was trying to think there. I was like, Tyranids. But yeah, you're not really going to send out an Interrogator to root out, you know, a secret Tyranid nest. They don't tend to be very secretive. Anyway, Heinrich van Kalox, a sanctioned psyker in the service of the Holy Emperor of the Holy Order of the Emperor's Inquisition, is bestowed with many titles and considerable powers. He's got 0 psi rating though. Little sus. Which he directs towards one goal: the fight against the enemies of humankind. Van Kalox is aboard the von Valancius voidship by order of the Lord Inquisitor. In his battle against the servants of the arch-enemy who threaten the Koronus Expanse with untold calamity, Heinrich is ready to sacrifice the remains of his own humanity, but if he does, will he then be any different from the monsters he fights? So that's where he could fall into heretical there. So that's he could sacrifice his humanity and become heretical. Oh, interesting. Also, this pretty much just says, like, yeah, the arch-enemy Chaos counts. So, there we go. I don't know if they have other orders. Maybe Ordo Xenos is just, like, generic. They're not us. Okay. I mean, this is just our reputation, so that doesn't matter. Features. Already had to look at all of these. He has Daring Breach, which is the warrior one, because he's a warrior. What else does he have? Defensive maneuvers. When the warrior takes damage, they gain plus 0% dodge. What's the roll on that? Or what's the thing on that? 5 plus 2 times agi bonus. 5 plus 2 times agi bonus. That will be 13. Yeah, that seems correct. So he has origin advancement on that. Interesting. We should also have a look at his origin as well. He has a melter weapon proficiency, which is intriguing. So he has this one. I think advanced skill does something else. He can reroll failed skill tests. Now that is interesting. I wonder if it takes that into account with the fact that we have higher lore. It probably doesn't, right? Because I was thinking, actually, 2 50% chances are better than 1 65% chance. Huh. Wonder how it handles that. I'm gonna guess not in the way you want it to. It's probably going to be it roll 1 and it will just roll whichever is higher. He's from an Imperial world. He's got humanity's finest, which gave him the bonus. Is that what gave him? That's what gave him the agility bonus, I'm assuming, right? It tells you which one has oh, actually no, because it's a temporary. It's got a +5 modifier from something else. Never mind. Humanity's finest. It'll be one that's got a plus. So that's strength for him. Okay, so he's a strength warrior. And a biomancer. Okay. Oh, it tells you right here. And he's got the 2 levels of dogmatic and then a flagship ability, which matters 0. 6 ranks here. Okay. Strength warrior. Let's have a little look at what we've got so far. So he's got a little coercion, which he will not be using because we have better coercion by like a mile. Actually, our coercion is equal? What's up with that? Never mind. We might use this coercion. This is a toughness based thing and his toughness sucks, so we want to raise his toughness to at least get a +4 on it. He got defensive maneuvers, which is based off of agility, which for some reason it thinks we've got some problem with, and then he got Daring Breach. Okay. Let's leave this for a second and have a look at the characteristics. So obviously toughness is the answer here, because we have something that scales off of toughness, so moving up to the next bonus makes sense. There's no reason ever to sit on like 35. Even if that's the last point we put in toughness, it's like, it's worth it. Let's see. This would give you toughness plus agi bonus critical hit chance. We could potentially go agi on them. Give ourselves a little bit of agility. I think that could maybe work. He's definitely not the tank that we have on the other one. He's definitely going to be like go in and kill. Having damage increased by 2 times strength bonus for 1 melee attack is nice. There are no enemies adjacent to him. We could make that work. Damage dealt by charge is toughness bonus plus strength bonus, which will be +8 when the ability is used from a distance of 5 or more cells, so that's like to engage it in quickly. Potentially good. I like that one. We'll just give it a little tick. Enemies suffer a -10% penalty to ranged attacks, which is useful. Yeah. Not entirely sure that's what we want to do. That would make life easier with this, but yeah, what is charge's default range? Can I see in here? Active abilities, charge. 6 cell line. Okay, so you get 6 cells for it by default. Okay. Toughness. Yeah, so you get 6 cells. That's not super easy, but it's doable. When the warrior uses a single shot attack or a melee attack against a target, the warrior gains 5 plus toughness, 2 times toughness bonus % armor against attacks made by that target for 1 round. Not useful right now. I can see that being very useful later. Let's see here. Going through these. Charge and slash do not end the warrior's movement and grants a 10 plus agi % bonus dodge for 1 round after use. So that's going to be 10 plus 4. So 14% dodge. It's not bad. He has an area attack. I'm just not sure we're going to be able to trigger that very often right now. Cautious disengage. Attacks of opportunity deal. Yeah, let's not worry about that. If the warrior is not attacked this turn, they gain 10 plus 2 times toughness bonus % armor. No, I don't think so. Just quickly going through these, some of these are alright. Yeah, we don't have a melter weapon for him. Like, even if we wanted to give him the melter weapon, it can happen. Let's just go down here. We got all of these, Was destined. Psyker's armor is increased by 5%. This increased by 5% at the start of every turn in combat except the first. I mean, that's quite nice. Yeah, that stacks up very quickly. Potentially good. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer more damage. Again, very good because, like, we're going to be in melee, but these are things we would take later. First time the momentum reaches 200, which I think is the trigger for Heroic Act. The Psyker gains +5 to all characteristics, +1 to resolve, +1 to deflection, and +1 to all damage that the Psyker deals until the end of combat. Ooh. Critical hits scored by anyone within the Psyker's line of combat, including the Psyker themselves, increase critical damage. Okay. Psi rating is increased by 1 until the end of combat every time an ally uses a Heroic Act. I like it. Critical hit chances increased by resolve %. Okay. Resolve starts at 4. Okay. Is there like the... So yeah, can I take Psi rating 1? Requires character level 10. So we will be able to get that. I think Destined is good. I should be marking more of these because we might get more of these. Edge of Dawn is good. I think Eternal Glory is good as well. Although, like, it's only going to give us a bonus when we're, you know, we're already in a good spot. Which is kind of fine. Obviously, I'll do a little tick on that one. Yeah, no. 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 Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I don't know if we've seen these. All the Psyker's attacks, including damaging psychic powers, now poison enemies. It does 3 plus 3 times Psi rating, so it does 3 damage every turn. Every time the Psyker deals damage, they gain 1 stack of Sanguine Siphon effect. If that damage against was dealt to a target adjacent to the Psyker, they gain 2 stacks instead. When the Psyker suffers lethal damage, the stacks of Sanguine Siphon are removed to reduce this damage by 1 for each stack until either all stacks are removed or the damage is no longer lethal. Okay, so this saves you from lethal if you do a lot of damage. Alright. When the Psyker is healed or heals any ally, the character being healed... If the character being healed is already at full wounds, that character instead gains temporary wounds. Would that just break our ability that allows us to heal the lowest ally currently? It might. When an enemy adjacent to an ally dies, that ally gains stacking corpus conversion effects. If multiple allies are adjacent to the dead enemy, one is selected at random. The Psyker's next psychic power that targets only the target with corpus conversion will work as if the psi rating is +2 higher, will not damage the veil, and will not trigger psychic phenomenon or perils of the warp and remove 1 stack of corpus conversion. That's actually really nice. We can critical hit healing. I think this one's nice. I'm just gonna just hit that one for right now. Pulse of Life. When the Psyker heals himself or another character with a psychic power or an effect applied by a psychic power, his healing can critically heal. Yep. When the Psyker's allies or the Psyker themselves are under the effects of psychic powers, they gain +5 toughness. Whenever an effect is applied by the Psyker, increase the damage suffered by the target. This effect is increased by half. For example, 20% increase turns into a 30% increase. Okay, I understand. On the first turn of every combat, all psychic powers in the Biomancy discipline cost -1. Okay, while the Psyker is not in the target's line of sight, or the Psyker is in cover, all resistance tests of the target suffer a penalty. Yeah. Oh, we can use psychic powers while being threatened by enemies in melee range without provoking attacks of opportunity. Also actually pretty useful. I know that there's a lot more that we've got here. Like force weapons deal 1+ psi rating more damage and have armor pen. There's a lot of stuff that we could do here, but I don't think we necessarily need to right now, although Blade of Light I will tick as well, just so I remember it exists. Okay. Cool. I think I'm going to take the charge one, but also because I've been marking them, I think I'm also going to mark ramming speed, just to give us a little bit more utility on that. Right, I know it also recommended these ones at the top, but like, you know, we're not going to go with those. Let's go with that. And then toughness, 100%. Okay, so that's that. Oh, you have to do them all at once? Wow. Okay, so the warrior marks a target, gaining 10 + 2 times toughness bonus armor and 2 + strength bonus damage on melee attacks against that target. So 6 damage and 18% armor. Okay. If the target attacks the warrior during this round, the warrior gains 1 AP once per round. Okay. The warrior's next melee attack gains 5 times strength bonus, which will be 20% armor pen, and 2 times strength bonus damage, so that'll be 8 damage, and ignores 3 times weapon skills, so that's 12% of the target's parry. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged weapons. I'd rather not. Next melee attack pushes the enemy away. Okay. Don't want taunt. Warrior gains the slash ability with agi bonus divided by 2 charges for this round. So, 2. Slash cannot be used in the same round as charge. Warrior dashes through an enemy to the cell on the enemy's opposite side and makes a melee attack with 50% reduced damage. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, way too many things written on this one. Deals from 1 plus the Psyker's psi rating +1. So 2. Times resolve, which is 4. Divided by 4. Alright, I think I can do that one. It's 2. 2. 4 plus the Psyker's psi rating +1. So 5. Times resolve divided by 4. So just 2 to 5 direct damage. Oh. Damage is increased by 50% against Xenos, 100% against Chaos. I told you that Chaos worshippers didn't count as Xenos. Or Drukhari by 150% against demons, and by 50% if the enemy is always has already been damaged by the Psyker or any of the Psyker's allies this combat. No. Not yet would be where I'm at there. You need Purge Soul for these ones. Alright. This is just a straight up heal. All allies affected by Ward of the Emperor are healed for some amount. 1 plus allies resolve, so we're talking like 5 to 15. Okay. Cool. Hammer of the Emperor, next time they deal damage, you do 5 times the Psycho Psi rating plus allies resolve, so you're talking like 4 damage. Okay. Shield of the Emperor. Until the start of the Psyker's next turn, all allies affected by Word of the Emperor have increased deflection. Well, I have to open this to see the full list. Psychic power costs 50 momentum, can only be used when momentum is 150 or higher. Till the end of combat, the weapon in Psycho's hand is replaced by a sword made of sheer will. Yeah, this says it needs Psi rating 3. I'll look at it later. Divinity, we already know what that is. We've already looked at some of these telepathy and things. These are just other powers. Enfeeble. What's Sanctic powers? I already have this feature. Cool. Until the end of combat, all targets within the area suffer a -5 plus 3 times Psi rating, so -5 penalty to strength and agility, and a 3% increase to all incoming damage. Restores 2 times the Psycho Psi rating plus willpower bonus wounds to the target. If this brings the ally to full wounds, this will also remove stunned, bleeding, fatigued, blinded, immobilized, staggered, and fresh injury effects. Okay, cool. Honestly, actually, I might take Purge Soul. It does like almost no damage. I might take it though because it leads into other things, and none of these were exciting for me. Like maybe a Sworn Enemy was pretty good, but I think that this is fine. You know, we take one of these. I guess we'll take Carouse. As I said, it's the one that actually he's going to be better than anyone else at. So like, why wouldn't we take Carouse on him? Oh, Abelard is 85 Carouse. Never mind. Oh, was it Coercion I was thinking of? It was Coercion. Never mind. I was thinking Coercion. Which he would be better than anyone else at by a reasonable amount, and we have nobody who's even close. So for now, you could be Coercion. I guess he could be Lord Xenos as well, but I think Coercion is fine. Yeah. Okay. Next one. We don't need another point in toughness, because he's already going to go up to 40 toughness. I kind of think I want more points in agility, honestly. Like, give me that agility. Put me up to... Would that put me to 50? I think that would put me to 50 agility, which would be pretty nice. Yeah, that's a nice bonus. Next. Common talent. Did I have any that I marked? Oh, none of these can be seen. That you can't see any marks on these ones? Oh, okay, that's good. I just have to remember which ones were good previously, which is easy, because of course I can remember that. I kind of like this one, Corpus Conversion. You need to pay attention, but it gives you bonuses to your Psi rating, will not damage the Veil, and all you need is for an enemy adjacent to an ally to die. So this basically means that we could buff Abelard. Which I think is cool. We can't do it now, but we could later. So ideally, actually, we want a buff. Okay. I mean, like here, I would say Lord Xenos, but Lord Xenos scales off of int, so why would I ever start increasing that? That seems like a terrible move. Athletics scales off of strength, which means he will probably end up being the best person once we start increasing his strength. Here, ramming speed is nice. What other stuff did I take? I already took another one of them, so... Yeah, 10% more damage. The Blade of Light. Oh, subtle manipulation is actually really good. Yeah, being able to use psychic powers while threatened by enemies in melee range, huge. Well, given that we're going to be running him into melee range. So we gave the 10 movement to Abelard. This turn, melee attacks deal warrior strength bonus divided by 2 damage. Not huge right now, but I am planning on increasing his strength, so we'll go with that. Here. Oh, can I take psi rating? Psi rating 1. Yes, which means that all of our psi rating ones that I just did are completely invalidated, but are better. Then I'm going to start increasing his strength. Cool. So that's what I'm taking. So I'm taking this, Purge Soul, which actually does a lot more now. Because it does an additional 1. Which is, I mean, it's not incredible, but it is nice. Yeah, I think this will be fine. We do need a buff for Abelard, but I'm sure we can get a buff available at some point. Maybe this one. Let me go back to abilities. Maybe I want to take a buff instead. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll take Shield of the Emperor instead. I think I've changed my mind. I don't want Purge Soul. I want this one. Which is then going to give us Psycho Psi rating divided by 2. But it's going to count as if it's higher. Deflection. Minimum 1. So it's going to count as if it's 3, which means it'll be 1.5, which means it'll be 1. So minimum 1. And armor by 10 plus 2 times the ally's resolve, which is more important. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. Yeah, let's go Shield of the Emperor. So I'm just going over here so I can get to the end. Summary. Yeah, seems good for me. I think this is better. So there we go. We're now at amazing psi rating 1. Next step. Increases melee attack damage against demon enemies. Like, who cares? Increases the range of officer archetype abilities. Is that his ability? Oh, I was going to see what his background was. But then I got distracted. Which is in summary. Archetypes. Oh, 2 archetypes. There we go. Imperial World Sanctioned Psyker Biomancer. I mean, that's not... Okay, fine. Whatever. We already knew that. Back in here. So he doesn't have the officer archetype, so that's not going to give him anything. That does nothing. That does nothing. Might as well have a grenade. Because there's no reason not to. What kind of stuff do we have for... I mean, we don't really have anything for him, unfortunately. I guess this is better than your other thing. So we might as well give it to you in case we face a demon. What's your armor? 25 with a dodge penalty. Yeah, we can do better than that, I think, assuming we still have it. Where are we? Cargo? Do we still have... We have armor kits. 25 plus a dodge penalty. I mean, right away, chainmail is better. 20 with no dodge penalty is nice. Let's split this one off. Yep. That didn't seem to work. Just bring all of them out. Then split it. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working in the way I would imagine. Let me try using a hotkey. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I was looking for. And then send these to cargo. Okay, what are these? 15, that's not what we're looking for. Yeah, it's probably going to be it. I don't think we have any melters. We have flamers, but that's not really what we're going for here. Oh, I just realized his weapon's going to do +1 damage as well, due to being an actual... yeah, due to actually having psi rating. That's good. Right, let's have a look here. So, I mean, straight away, that's just a straight upgrade. There's no question that's an upgrade. This is just garbage. So add to cargo. So now we're comparing, is 20% better? So he's got 30% there. We can lose 10% armor to put him up to 80% dodge. I think for now, that's probably better. I don't know if that's better long term, but I think for now, that's better. Right. And he doesn't have heavy armor proficiency, and he can't use the heretical stuff. Cool. Let's do that. I think that's him all set up. Okay. Awesome. I don't think we have any headgear, because I haven't put any in storage, so I think we're good with him. Right, now also we know where he needs to be in the formation, we can actually do formation. And this, by the way, is why I did not want to rush an episode yesterday. Because I was like, we're going to spend so long setting this character up. Literally all we would have done is sat in this room. Which, by the way, is all we've done so far. Is that what I want to look like? No, I'm kind of thinking Abelard front. You're going to be there. You're going to be there. We're kind of like directly center. And then both of these guys are on either side. Actually, right now, let's be realistic. This is how it looks. Yeah, that's better. Right.
Is there money to be
So our
made?
formation will end up looking like this, with us two at the back, because we're currently using snipers, they're currently melee, you're currently kind of mid-range, and you're currently tank. Okay, awesome. Loot. Also gun and that. I don't need either of... Oh, 25 actually. So that's exactly what you have on, right? No, this is actually like just a direct upgrade, which is even better. Right. You? Yeah, that is just a direct upgrade. And then add to cargo. Cool. In fact, this even looks like it's made for him, which is even better. We spent all that time and there was stuff made for him next to him. The fighter's body is still warm. He only bled to death a few minutes ago. Yes, we were here. Well, I mean, it's quite a few minutes ago now, but that's okay. This one? The hard, uncomfortable somno meditation bed is equipped with neural ports to connect the sleeper to the monastery's cogitator network. Huh. So while you're asleep, you're connected to the network? That's weird. Already looked at that one. I mean, I kind of get what they're doing. It's just like, I'm not sure I would want that. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure I would want very much in the 40k universe. I think mostly I'm pretty happy with where things are, comparatively. So there's a lot of lightning here. So is this like you have to wait and go and get it? Or is this like, how does this work? No, yeah, it's terrible. Well, there's no like concept of sneaking, is there? So let's just go for it.
Your arrogance will be your downfall. I will take you down.
Yeah, I see what's happening here. Hopefully lightning's not still going while I'm thinking. I've been ambushed? What do you mean I've been ambushed? Anyway, when does Pascal go? Very late? Can I disable this? No. Alright, go here. Yeah, go here. Just looking at this. Shift to this guy.
Who if not me?
There we go. Means we've done extra we're doing extra damage. Then I'm gonna do a surefire plan. Then I'm gonna shoot through and kill them both.
It's as good as done.
Didn't even go through the first one. Alright, well that's fine. Shift forward to increase our cover efficiency. Cool. And then end turn. Henrik, so you get your first turn. I mean, it's going to be move up. Actually, it's going to be move up charge. Is there anything I can do to make you better? You could give yourself the buff. To run up self buff. Yeah, let's do that.
Naturally.
Okay. Charge and attack.
I won't object to it.
Horrible. Word of the Emperor would be good if anyone else was in range. Let's just
see to it.
endure. Okay. Cool. Terrible first turn on our side. Argenta. Get here. Single shot. In there.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it.
Run and gun. Get here. Fire like this.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I
For you,
thought
my
highly
Emperor.
of your skills.
Okay, into the corner.
Doubt
and then-
is for the weak.
Oh, I forgot that this triggers an attack. Oh well, we dodged it. Just trying to get ourselves a little momentum. Adira. Here. Ooh. Shift 3 on the back one to increase damage. I just want to see if we can actually kill them. So I'm doing analyze enemies. Yeah, try and kill. Didn't quite. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's some around there as well. Okay, that's fine.
I'm not injured.
Ow. I mean, you are fairly injured, actually. Ow. We do need to cure that. Okay, get up here. Charge.
My place is at the fore.
Followed by hitting again.
Victory is
Nice.
It will
Then
be
endure. You know what? Let's give a little buff to the people around as well for this turn. Pascal. Get here, and can you do like a very long shot onto that one?
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Well, it didn't hit. That's fine. And then a little buff.
Request approved.
Nice. Oh, that was our cover. So, not a huge fan. You just crit Heinrichs, which means he's almost dead.
I won't die.
He just got hit again. Alright, well this is horrible. We have no cover, which is obviously just terrible right now. Lightning does not appear to be affecting us as badly as you might think, though. You've got a turn. I mean, I think I need to clear you then. Although Heinrichs could probably clear, but he probably needs to heal. You know what? We probably need to do this and then do a little heal here.
I need your full
just to keep him
I needed that.
topped up and injury free. Okay, and then like just pop over. And we're gonna assume he can get the kill. Who's next? So it's you probably next. Surefire plan. So we'll just increase our damage to the max it can be and then go for it. Nice. Okay. Step forward. This is not AoE, but we could do cleave. Step forward and cleave. Oh, let's do Word of the Emperor first, though. There we go.
Get me a target.
Wasn't quite what I meant to do, but that's okay. We can do Shield of the Emperor and cleave. No, we cannot. Okay, that's fine. We can do it either way. Hit him.
But of course, be gone.
Okay, you parried. That's fine. And then endure.
Naturally.
Okay. We parried. Argenta needs healing. Something like this.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Eradicated.
Ooh, we got both of them with one shot. Nice. Oh, and then we can
I'll do
revel
it.
in slaughter. Nice. Okay, cool. Which then actually lets us move forward if we want to. Let's do it. So move up here and shoot him in the face. You know what? Cancel your move. Cancel your move. Just take a shot. It's 19%, but like maybe you hit
As the
it.
Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, sure. Adira, here. It's not actually cover, but it makes me feel better. Can you see? Yeah, shoot.
May we descend the future on the back.
Nice shot. Oh, well done. Yeah, you can't do anything else there. Abelard. Healing seems
will
good.
make a fine scar.
Ministration
We really
is a
want to
holy
avoid
task.
having permanent scars on us here. Get out here and then charge in.
I will do my duty.
Nice. Now we're out of AP, but they have to move past us if they want out, which is going to be a real problem. Where did the chaos spawn come from? Excuse me? When did the Chaos Spawn get here? It doesn't say. I guess it just got here. Maybe it was one of the guys at the back turned into a Chaos Spawn. Do they have that? They do have Dark Prayer. Oh my lord. Right. Well, this one will cause a penalty if you can get close enough. Can I use secondary attack? I guess I'm not in range. Wait, can you? Maybe your secondary one just can't do it anymore. That's fine. Let's maybe go here, apply some extra exploits to it. Then we're gonna lower armor and dodge. Okay, then could do this one, which does extra damage. Sure, let's do this. Lovely, and then lower its damage to us for a turn. Cool. Oh, dodged, and then we got hit from behind. This might be a kill.
Reduce to dust.
Nice. Okay. Definitely want to use dismantling attack here. But first of all, let's apply some stacks.
I'll make it happen.
Surefire plan. Dismantling attack. Maybe even shoot it then dismantling attack then shoot. Although does this cost? It does cost 1 AP. That's fine. I'm gonna increase my ballistic skill as well before I do it. Right, dismantling shot.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Big damage. One of these.
On it.
Big damage. Lovely. Heinrichs. Could do this. Could do something like that. Depends how bold I'm feeling at this moment. Could buff us, then think about going in. If I do this, then charge. I've used my full turn to go in and attack. I'm basically hoping Argenta can kill it. Alright, I think I'm going to go here and buff us. It should have applied a buff to everybody who had Shield of the Emperor. Not Shield of the Emperor, Word of the Emperor on, which should be everybody. Then I'm going to use... then I'm going to use this to buff Abelard. Then I'm going to use Endure to buff ourselves. Nice. I think I see what I do with him here. Lots and lots of buffs. Also, I'm not entirely sure that this was actually raised. It does say it raises Veil. Maybe. Oh yeah, it is raising it by 1. Okay, that's fine. End Argenta. Unfortunately, last turn was her big damage turn, which means that this turn is kind of a little bit of a flub, but that's okay. I think we just run forward and start shooting. That was horrible. Get back here. Yeah, end turn. Adira. We're looking at hitting it with more analyze enemy stacks. And then just shooting it.
On it.
Nice. Good turn. It did nothing with its turn. Why did it do nothing? What happened? It's mobilized for 1 round. Who immobilized it? Was it you? Did you immobilize it? Wait, no. Dismantling it. Oh, my dismantling attack immobilizes now. Oh, I completely forgot. That was our new thing, right? Our new dismantling attack thing. If we go and have a look. I just want to be sure why I'm doing things. Wait, no, back to us. It doesn't say here, but if we go to talents, dismantling attack upgrade 1. The target's MP is reduced by 3, and on the next turn they can't move. Yeah. So it couldn't move. So going into melee would have been truly awful. I'm glad I didn't do that. All right, hit it.
It will be done. Now revert to more conservative tactics.
Oh, I don't like this. So the lightning does hurt you. That's horrible.
Victory is imminent.
It will be done.
Endure. Okay, don't go into the lightning. Would be really bad. Good. Oh, there's another chaos spawn.
I'll make it happen.
Oh no.
Your end was inevitable.
Well, we're one down. Can I see the other one? Thereby apply a debuff to it? Nope. Okay, well. Heinrichs. Okay, does this stack? I mean, this is probably worth finding out, right? Does Iron Arm stack? So he already has one. If I apply it again, does it just give him... It just reapplies the effect. Okay. Veil degradation changed, but... Oh, but that's because he had Corpus on him. Maybe? Yeah, because he was adjacent. He had the Corpus effect. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Argenta. Reload. Guess you're going to go here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
End turn. Idira, can you apply things to him? No. You can shoot him though. Or not. Abelard, get the hell out of there. Maybe we can heal you. Okay. Oh, might as well give yourself some endurance as well. Okay. Pascal, is this buff worth reapplying? It's probably worth reapplying. Well, worth reapplying anyway because we're not doing anything else of our turn. Is this thing near yet? Nope. Can it even get near? That would be a problem if it can't. It cannot. Well, it's not really a problem. I just shoot it from really far away, but you know, it's kind of a problem. Go here. Apply healing so you don't have strategy injury. There we go. Right. Go back to the spot and take it like a really big shot in at this guy. Or don't. Yeah, just go back there and wait. No, I did want you to... Okay. I'm actually quite happy to just end my turn over and over again right now. That's fine. Right, back here.
Let's make some opportunities.
Why am I just ending my turn over and over again? Well, because we have stacking buffs on it. So you see, like, each turn we get more and more buffs. And we get more and more momentum. Although we're already maxed out on that for us, but... I'm not entirely sure what we do with this lightning. I was really hoping we could disable it. Maybe I want to just get somebody close enough to apply it. Let's end turn a few more times. Yeah, so I've already used my heroic action, I see. Do you think shooting it is better? Maybe shooting it is better. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, yeah. Fine, might as well just take pot shots from this far out. Sure. As long as I can damage it, like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, get out of the line of fire is the next thing I need to say. Argenta. Can you shoot it from here? Kinda. Yeah. I mean, the answer is mostly no, but kinda. Reload. Okay, cool. Abelard, go stand out of the way. Okay.
Request approved.
Reload.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. It's like you have no chance to hit no matter what you do. Okay. Shoot it. I mean, if we miss, that's fine. It just means we've added another stack, basically. the way I'm seeing it. Right. Shoot it.
It's as good as done.
Nice. Okay. Shoot it. Hey, we crit. That's nice. I think his natural armor went up probably with that, right? Or it went down. I'm not entirely sure. I would check, but it makes no difference to our situation whether it's up or down right now, so it's kind of like, alright, whatever, it's academic. That's a miss. Okay. Long range shot, please. Please disable.
Time to prove my mettle.
Ah, I see. So what we discovered is that this is a trap. Lovely. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
The spearhead of the Imperium.
Wow, we took so many injuries. Can my team move? Get out of there. Holy moly. Look how many injuries we took. We have to go back to the ship. There's no other option. There was also zero way of avoiding that injury while we were there. Also, I love that the thing there was not turn off the electricity. It was get mega zapped by the electricity. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have used all those med packs then, because I was thinking I'll use the med packs because then we... I don't need any of this, do I? No. I was thinking that I would... Yeah, collect all, then leave location. I was thinking I would collect all of the... No, my mind's broken because I was just saying what I was saying previously. I was thinking I would use the med packs so that we could progress forward without having injuries. But given that that's not going to happen anyway, we might as well just run to the ship and then run back.
I always keep my options open.
Now, is it going to hurt us because we return to the void ship first? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I also like that the loading screens change depending on who you have. So are we auto-healed? So if I return directly back to Rykad Minoris, directly back to the same place, we should now be healed? What does this mean? This means you have to take them. That's what that means. Yes. That's what that means. 100%. It's saying mandatory. Because I was like, it's always under our character, but it's not under anyone else's. Okay, so now we're fully healed, and we're ready to head back in there. Excuse me, formation? Oh, but because these guys are... it's because these guys are mandatory that it messes up our formation each time. I understand now what's been going wrong for our formation. Pascal needs to be next. Pascal needs to be here. There we go. Yeah, because it changes the order because the mandatory was on the left. Oh, interesting. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we will get further than that corridor, but, you know, at least we proved what we need to do with them. I think the last minute change to buff style was definitely the right option. I think definitely I can see what we're going to do with them. It's a lot of, you know, stand back, buff, buff everybody with more buffs, do some healing when I need to do healing. Not that I did any healing in the last one, but that was more because we took injuries enough that we had to use med packs, and yeah, you get the idea. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.